Hey everybody, this is Lorelia, and I want to share something with you. Past few videos I've been talking about why, if you really want to prosper financially, you need to understand three things, which is one, credit, but it's much bigger than credit. And number two is the economic system of this country, along with the monetary system of this country. And and I thought about another one, and that's the laws of the land that can basically help you financially or shackle you financially. And I mean this in regards to preserving wealth and not getting caught behind the eight ball. What do I mean by that? I'm gonna explain to you two different scenarios. So as you can see, the title of this video is Don't Lose Your Equity and Get Foreclosed. And what do I mean by that? I know someone personally who came on some hard times, and they owned a piece of real estate here in New Jersey. They've had it for at least 20 years. During that time, they never refinanced, they never took out a home equity loan or what have you. So if you understand amortization in regards to real estate depreciation, or should I say appreciation, not appreciation, amortization, appreciation. One, yes, the values went up. Already the person was in a desirable part of the state. And so you're already in a desirable part of the state. You live in a desirable part of the particular county you're in. And also, the loan of what you owe has went down. And so there's a nice piece of equity that is there. And see, a lot of people don't know what to do with their equity, and this particular person didn't know what to do. They had built up equity throughout the years, and they didn't know how to leverage that equity because they're listening to what the masses say, which is, work a job, buy a home, and pay on it for 30 years. And although they did do that part with buy a home and they built up equity, as the equity began to build up, they never leveraged that equity to obtain more financially. They just sat on it. Well, lo and behold, hard times came, and they were facing foreclosure. And they came to me and they said, well, Lorelia, what should I do? If I file for bankruptcy, I can possibly lose my job. And I said, so let me understand this. You rather lose your house because you want to avoid bankruptcy. And so I never really got an answer, but let me share with you how life happens. The person ended up losing a job. So the one job that they were preserving, they end up losing it. So now this person is without the job, still has the home, but facing foreclosure. So now, what's the next hope? Most people, like I said, who don't understand the monetary system in this country, don't understand how economics work. They're listening to their broke family and friends who may tell them, well, you better walk away from that house. You can't afford it. You better walk away. Like I said, 20 years of equity. Hey, not making mortgage payments for a year, it's not going to eat up all that equity. And that's the case. Person, they made a mortgage payment in about a year. All that equity ain't eaten up. So with all that being said, we talked again. Your only hope is bankruptcy. And I know you may be wondering, well, how can someone like yourself consider themselves a financial, a person who talks about credit or whatever, would encourage somebody to file for bankruptcy? It's because I understand how the law works. Like I said, this credit thing is a game. See, many of us who don't understand how this game is played have been told that bankruptcy is a bad thing. But see, like I explained to that person, file for bankruptcy, save your home, preserve your equity. This isn't about the home itself. This is not about you being in love with the home. This is about saving the 20 years of equity you have. Because like I said, just because you didn't make 1 year of payments, all that equity is not soaked up. Remember I said the two things that I understand is amortization and appreciation. And so when they went to the attorney, see, what a lot of people don't know, the bankruptcy attorney, there are different, and not, I know people will say, you know, there's different chapters. Although the person is filing Chapter 13, I'm not giving legal advice. Chapter 13 means a person has assets. There are different things in a Chapter 13 that can help you. There's a sale plan where you plan to save it, or it's the, I can't think of the other one, but basically what they do is they restructure the payments for the secure of your payments, so the secured creditors can get paid. Secured. What are secured creditors? Creditors that have some interest in the asset that you own, which is of course his real estate. And the unsecured creditors, of course, you know, lo and behold, they will pretty much lose out. So with that being said, that's what the person did. So recently the person went to the bankruptcy court here in New Jersey, and they said, man, now the person is African-American just like me, and they said, man, Lorelia, I couldn't believe the amount of people that was there. And guess what? They didn't look like me. What do I mean when I say they don't look like me? Meaning, did I say the person was African-American like me? What the person was saying was that most of those people were Caucasian people. And so I say, yeah, you know, the masses want you to think that